We all come in different shapes and sizes, and so do children. Because of that, some children have a little more difficulty obtaining buoyancy than others. Children that are long and lean have an easier time and shorter learning curve while learning with the SST, whereas children that are a little huskier or stocky have a longer learning curve and a little more difficulty at first gaining buoyancy. So if your child or student falls into this category where they have difficulty remaining upright in the water, or they tend to roll, or they aren't yet comfortable in the water, start with a set of 6 buoyancy donuts and start with 3 on each arm. Or if your child or student is already comfortable in the water, but they just have a little difficulty remaining upright because of their body type, then just simply order a single pair of donuts, which you will use in combination with the SST. We recommend buoyancy donuts as opposed to your standard flotation devices because buoyancy donuts work on the same principle as the SST, which is progressive buoyancy reduction. Here's how it works. So first, for the child or student that isn't comfortable in the water yet and is also having difficulty gaining initial buoyancy, start with 3 buoyancy donuts on each arm and let your child get comfortable in the water. When you see that they're getting comfortable in the water, encourage them to move their arms and kick their feet just like they would with the SST. And when you feel they're ready, remove one of the 3 pads. When you remove one of the 3 pads, obviously the buoyancy will change and they may need to kick their feet and move their hands and arms a little to regain the same level that they had before with the 3 donuts. But reducing one of the donuts will free up their arms a little bit. After they get really comfortable in the water with 2, then reduce to 1. With 1 donut, they might not be able to float on their own, but just see if you can get them to keep their chin above the water with 1 buoyancy donut by kicking their feet and moving their arms to stay afloat. Now, if you only ordered a pair of single buoyancy donuts, or you ordered a full set and you are ready for the next step, you will proceed to combine the 1 buoyancy donut with your SST. Always be fully dry when you put on your SST, and you should always put on a dry SST. First, remove the shoulder pads from each side and replace them with a single buoyancy donut. As soon as you feel that your child is comfortable in the water, confident and able to float in an upright position, remove the buoyancy donuts and replace them with the shoulder pads. If your child or student is still having a little trouble remaining balanced and upright, go back to the buoyancy donuts for a little longer and repeat this process until they are comfortable and floating on their own with only the SST. Once your child or student is able to remain balanced in the water and is comfortable in the water, you will then go through the progressions and directions by following the provided instructions and method after watching the video taking you through each stage of our method. We strongly suggest that you watch the video at least 1 time before using the SST so that you are familiar and fully understand each stage incorporated in our method to get your child swimming as soon as possible. The closer you follow the demonstration video, the faster your child or student will learn. Be safe in the water.